The reason I wanted to be an engineer is, it sounds a bit cliche, but I wanted to make a difference.
Couldn't ask for more. I'm meeting new people, getting all over the country. It's learning new things every day.
In the North East alone, I think there's nearly 12,000 people employed in the engineering and construction industry, including offshore drilling. My name is Chris Munn, I'm 24 years old, I'm a graduate civil engineer and I work for MWH. MWH is a global engineering consultancy company. They specialise primarily in the water sector, so that's water treatment, wastewater treatment and also waste to energy. So yeah, I spend a lot of time working at the computer, analysing data that maybe we've been out to collect, looking at designs, communicating with people in general. I spend most of my time working in the office, but the result of the work that I do ends up in something like this. This, for example, is a site where we take wastewater and do a lot of processes to it, a lot of complicated stuff, and at the end you get renewable energy. There are organisations out there who send young British engineers to developing countries to work on projects, mainly water and sanitation projects or irrigation of crops, things like that. So one of my immediate aims is to go and work maybe somewhere in Africa on a water and sanitation project and then really make a difference. Construction engineering's mainly the design of all of our infrastructure, the infrastructure that we see on a daily basis, from roads to bridges, railways, water treatment works, dams, reservoirs, airports. When you're talking about new power stations that can be greener, offshore wind, things like that, getting energy from waste, these are all projects that we're seeing that we need new expertise in as well. Estimates state that maybe 55,000 graduates and apprentices will be required, and that's just in the next 10 years, and a lot of those will be in the North East.
I'm Jen Kelly, I'm 22 and I'm just about to graduate from Newcastle University with a degree in civil and structural engineering, and I'm starting work as a graduate civil engineer in September. Civil engineers are in your life every day. If you think about from when you wake up, you wash your hands, the fact you've got clean water in your house is because of a civil engineer, the fact that the structure stood up is because of a civil engineer. What about this one then? Why do you think this is going to win?
Because it's bigger and bigger is better.
We are very involved in everybody's life, but people tend not to know who we are or what we do. And I think it's really important to kind of talk to students when they're at the age of making decisions about their careers, about what you can do and what engineering is, especially since you need to study maths to be able to study engineering. You might need those chemistry skills as well. So there's a whole range of things you can do, and being absolutely fabulous top of the class in maths isn't really important, as long as you're good at it and you enjoy it and it's something you can get on with. Yeah, it's not on the floor, but would anybody feel confident? Were we right about how we thought it would fail?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of opportunities in the North East for engineers. For example, the new nuclear power stations, they're looking at building a new one in Hartlepool. We need civil engineers to do that, we need mechanical engineers. There's a lot of different skills from engineering. We need to be doing new things like that. And of course you don't have to go to university to become an engineer. You can take a vocational route, you could work for a company and go to university one day a week. There are lots and lots of options.
I'm Chris Lawton, I'm 21. I work at C&A Pumps and I'm an apprentice electrician. The work involves going out on site and installing pumping stations, servicing pumping stations and attending breakdowns as well. From leaving school I went and did an engineering course at the new college, Durham, and from there I found a work placement through C&A Pumps and they put me through my training to be a full electrician. Currently waiting for me level 3. I'm waiting for the certificate now. I've got no more work to do, and that's the equivalent of 3 A levels. Instead of trying to get into university, go to like a college or something, offer hundreds of courses like I did myself, and take that route instead of going to university. And you're earning as well while you're doing it. I applied on the day I went to college and I got straight onto a course. It is a bit more difficult to get an apprenticeship, but there are jobs out there if you're keen and just a bit of perseverance. put your CV out to different companies, you're bound to get somewhere. There's endless possibilities where you can go, because you can go back to college and you can get a HNC, or go on further, get a HND, which is just furthering your academic understanding of everything.
There's plenty of opportunities and jobs out there for engineers, so if you're interested in science, maths, technology, engineering, then the opportunities really are endless. You could go and work abroad, you could work in the northeast, no problem. There's such a massive skill shortage at the minute.
Every day you're working on projects, and when you're finished you step back and go, I helped with that, I built that.
I get to think about things, and I get to design things that are going to be constructed and that are going to have an impact on the local community and people's lives.